Hey foodies, welcome back to our channel guys. So as you guys just saw, today's recipe is millets bisibelabath. I'm sure all of you have had bisibelabath, but probably you've had the rice variety. So if you haven't had the millets version, you should definitely try it out because it's so much better than the rice variety. It tastes much better and it's also really healthy. If you're new here, you're watching Get Set and Cook with Pratima and Chandana. These are the ingredients that you'll need to make this bisibelabath. Millets is really good for our health, so wherever we can replace rice with millets, we should definitely go for it. So here I've taken 1 glass of tur dal, also known as togri bele. I've also taken about 1 glass of proso millet, also known as bargu akki. You need to take equal proportion of these two. So if you have taken 1 glass of proso millet, you need to take 1 glass of tur dal. I've taken about 1 cup of groundnuts, 1 cup of nulkul, 1 cup of carrots, some green peas, 1 lemon-sized tamarind soaked in hot water, some Badge chilies, about 2 to 2.5 medium-sized tomatoes, onion, 1 cup of beans, some salt, mustard seeds, some curry leaves, desi ghee, bisibelabath powder and some oil. Let's get started guys. So the first step is I'm going to add this tur dal and proso millet into a pan and I'm going to fry it for a while. The reason why we fry it is because they tend to taste much better when fried, because when you fry it, they tend to release good aromas and it gives a complexity in taste. So fry this for about 4 to 5 minutes on low to medium heat. And once they start smelling good, add this into a pressure cooker. Now to this, I'm also going to add in about 1 cup of groundnuts that we taken earlier. And I'm going to give all these a good wash. To this I'm going to add about 2 glasses of water and I'm going to keep it in a pressure cooker to boil. You need that to blow about 3 whistles guys. Now in another pressure cooker I've added about 1 glass of water and 1 cup of chopped beans and 1 cup of chopped carrot. I'm also adding in the 1 cup of chopped nulkul that I've taken and some green peas. To this add 1 teaspoon of salt. Give this a good mix and let it cook. You need this cooker to blow about 2 whistles. The vegetables need to blow 2 whistles. The dal and proso millet need to blow 3 whistles. In the meanwhile, let's take another pan and add about 3 tablespoons of oil to it. Once the oil has heated up, I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds. Once the seeds pop and release their aroma, I'm going to add in about 3 to 4 strands of curry leaves to this. After about 10 seconds, I'm going to add about 6 to 7 Badge chilies. These chilies are not spicy, it's mainly for their color and flavor. After that I'm going to add in onion. I've taken about 2 medium-sized onions that I've chopped here. Giving this a good mix, and once the onions have cooked down a little bit, I'm adding about 3 medium-sized tomatoes that I've chopped as well. Add in about 1.5 teaspoons of salt, or according to your taste add that in. Since we are making a lot of things simultaneously, make sure you know where you're adding salt so that you don't over add salt. Let all of this cook until they form soft mushy consistency. To this I'm adding tamarind juice. I've taken 1 lemon-sized tamarind which I had soaked in hot water and I'm adding that juice in. Also adding about 4 teaspoons of Bisibelabath powder. Now this Bisibelabath powder we have made it at our own house, but you can use a store-bought one as well. If you want to know how to make Bisibelabath powder, do let us know in the comments section. We'll get back to you with that recipe. Now our vegetables and dal and proso millet is cooked. Transfer all of this into a bigger vessel. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, guys. We post variety of recipes here. This channel is literally a hub of various recipes. So please consider subscribing, it would mean a lot to us. If you like what you're watching, consider liking the video. Share it with people you care about. After transferring this into a vessel, I'm going to turn on the heat and I'll give this a good stir. To this, I'm also adding in the onion tomato mixture that we had just cooked. Basically, we are cooking all these three things differently and adding all of this in together. Now I'm going to add in some water and I'll give it a mix. You can add in some water into the pan so that you won't leave any masala behind. Since the consistency is thick, I'm adding up to 500 ml of water. You can add water by checking the consistency, guys. At this point, just taste check and see if you need to add in any salt or masala or any chili powder. Once everything is good, let it boil for about 2 to 3 minutes on low flame. Our Bisibelabath is ready, so I'm going to serve it out. Definitely try this recipe out because it's amazing. It tastes far better than the rice variety of this Bisibelabath. Seriously, just try it out once. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll not go back to the rice variety if you eat this Bisibelabath once. Also, millets are so healthy. So wherever we can make healthier choices, let's do that. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing, guys. It would mean a lot to us. And if you want us to make something for you, please let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with more videos.